Hello and welcome back to MarkZ and Iraqi Dinar. Today, we're tackling a critical issue causing widespread concern across Iraq: the ongoing instability of the Iraqi dinar against the US dollar. Despite years of efforts by both the Iraqi government and the central bank, the exchange rate continues to fluctuate erratically, leaving many people puzzled about the causes and uncertain about the future. This situation impacts everyone in Iraq, from the cost of basic necessities to the broader economic health of the nation. Let's take a closer look at the root causes of this volatility and the key factors at play currently. The Iraqi dinar continues to face significant pressure against the US dollar, with exchange rates in Baghdad's major currency markets, such as Alifa and Alia, surpassing 510 dinars per $1 US. In street exchange shops, some rates are even higher, exceeding 520 dinars to the dollar. This dramatic instability highlights deeper issues within Iraq's monetary policies, which experts argue have been largely ineffective in stabilizing the exchange rate. Ordinary Iraqis are feeling the strain as inflation rises and the costs of goods and services soar, making life more difficult for families and businesses alike. According to experts like Mustafa Farid, the central bank and government have failed to implement comprehensive monetary measures, leaving them unable to effectively manage the fluctuations in the dollar's value. In addition to internal policies, external factors such as U.S. sanctions on neighboring countries like Syria and Iran have contributed to this instability. The absence of legitimate trading channels with these countries, along with restrictions on dollar transfers, has led to the smuggling of dollars into Iraq, further destabilizing the market. Illicit circulation of dollars complicates the ability of Iraq's central bank to control the official exchange rate, as it inflates the demand for dollars and drives up prices. This affects not only the cost of basic goods, such as food, fuel, and electricity products that are largely imported and priced in dollars, but also the overall operation of businesses. As dollar rates rise, wages remain stagnant, creating a widening gap between what Iraqis earn and what they need to spend. This has severe consequences for families struggling to afford daily necessities and for companies grappling with rising operational costs. The situation is exacerbated by the ongoing conflict in Syria, which has caused an even tighter demand for dollars, as influential figures and militia leaders increasingly stockpile dollars to safeguard against the instability in the region. Additionally, the closure of the Syrian border has pushed traders to seek alternative sources in countries like Turkey and Egypt, exacerbating the need for dollars and further straining Iraq's market. This scarcity of dollars in Iraq has led to higher volatility in exchange rates, compounded by activities such as money laundering and currency smuggling. These illegal practices undermine the stability of the dinar, despite the government's efforts to curb them. Without proper oversight, market manipulators continue to profit from the instability, further eroding public confidence in the dinar. It's not just the black market that's contributing to this. Some actors within the formal banking sector are believed to be manipulating the currency markets for their own gain, taking advantage of a lack of effective regulation, destabilized the exchange rate. In response to these challenges, Iraq introduced an electronic platform in early 2023 to monitor dollar transactions, aiming to better control dollar flow within the country. However, by September 2024, the central bank announced plans to phase out this platform by the end of the year, shifting dollar transactions to foreign banks with established correspondent relationships. While this move is seen as an important step towards modernizing Iraq's financial system and aligning with international standards, not all experts agree that it will resolve the country's currency instability. Some economists, such as Ahmed Abdel-Robi, caution that this transition could lead to a monopoly in the dollar market, with a few dominant banks controlling exchange rates and driving up prices. They advocate for allowing local banks to establish direct relationships with major international financial institutions, such as JP Morgan and Citibank, to prevent market bottlenecks and ensure a more competitive environment. Adding to Iraq's economic challenges is its heavy reliance on the US dollar for both domestic and international transactions. This dependency makes the country particularly vulnerable to shifts in the dollar's value, which can lead to wide-reaching consequences for the economy. If the government and the central bank are unable to stabilize the dinar's value against the dollar, Iraq could face even greater inflation, a diminished purchasing power, and continued economic instability. However, the central bank has tried to reassure the public by stressing that 95% of dollar transfers have already moved from the electronic platform to direct banking channels with international partnerships, including those with China, India, Turkey, and the EU, helping to facilitate trade in currencies like the euro and the yuan. These efforts aim to reduce Iraq's dependence on the US dollar and stabilize the exchange rate. Additionally, 13 Iraqi banks have begun operating under the new system, offering pre-approved transfers and enabling international payment systems for personal and business transactions. Despite these developments, many experts remain cautious. Without stricter enforcement of laws, comprehensive financial reforms, and better control of the illicit financial activities, Iraq will likely continue to face fluctuations in its currency value. The central bank will need to work closely with international partners to ensure a steady flow of dollars and maintain the stability of the financial system. Until these issues are addressed comprehensively, the ongoing instability in the currency market will continue to impact Iraqis across the nation. The cost of living, inextricably tied to the fate of the dinar, remains a pressing concern for families, while businesses struggle with future planning amid uncertainty. Moving forward, Iraq must implement bold policy changes, crack down on illegal activities, and create a more sustainable economic environment to stabilize the dinar and ensure long-term stability for the nation. I'll continue to track the latest developments and provide updates as the situation unfolds. If you found this video insightful, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more in-depth analysis on Iraq's economy and currency news.